Hey there, I'm Sharon Pope. I help women struggling in lonely and disconnected marriages get the confidence and clarity they need to either fix the struggles in their marriage or move forward without regret. This is the first of a 7-part video series that is going to give you the 7 biggest issues in relationships that I see time and time again. And today what we're going to talk about is when a woman comes to the decision that for her the marriage is over, but then all of a sudden her spouse does a complete 180 and becomes a completely changed person. So maybe this will resonate with you. So I have seen this hundreds of times, maybe even thousands of times. That's how common it is. Now, a woman never comes to the heartbreaking and painful decision to end a marriage. She doesn't come to that lightly. But when she comes to that decision and then she shares that decision with her husband, and then all of a sudden now he wants to do all the things that she's been asking for and begging for years probably. Well, he becomes a changed person and he starts doing all the things, right? He's bringing her coffee in the morning. He's asking her opinion more often, and he listens more closely to what she says. He's attentive. He's thoughtful. He's considerate. He's not getting angry anymore. He's not blowing up. He takes time for her and her family. I had a client recently tell me that her husband had always hated her father. But since this has happened over the last year, now the two of them have become best friends. So he starts changing all the things, and she's wondering, why hasn't it changed my heart? Why don't I feel differently? Why don't I want to give him another chance? This would have been a dream a few years ago, but now it's not changing how I feel about my marriage. And here's why. No one comes to a decision to end their marriage lightly, or quickly for that matter. So she's probably been struggling for many years, maybe even a decade. And the thing about disconnected marriages is that the disconnect happens very slowly over time. It's almost like no one thing would be enough to end the marriage, but all the little things that have added up over the years become something significant. The way I think about this is sort of like a woodpecker on a tree, right? Every little peck is kind of insignificant. But over time, those pecks add up, and eventually the tree falls over. And then when we try to put the tree back up and standing upright, we can't really do that. And so many times that's what happens inside of our marriages. And where good behavior and kindness and consideration in a marriage can work when you are just slightly off course, but when you've become so disconnected over the course of many years, sometimes it takes a lot more than good behavior to sort of bring it back together. So sometimes the disconnect can be bridged in a marriage, and sometimes it can't. Now that's based on 2 factors. One is how your partner is showing up, and the other is how open are you to receive the love that's being offered. I am going to be hosting a 4-part webinar series called My Marriage is Falling Apart. How did we get here, and what can I do? I hope you'll join me. It's in a few days, and the link below will take you to where you can sign up.